Welcome to Leroc. Carmen, Eric, we had a masterclass today on posture, one of our 6 dimensions, and we use this information on posture to see how we can style our dance and generate emotion and how it fits with different dance styles. So body isolation was the first learning objective, and using posture to style your dance was the second learning objective. So we first talked about 8 parts of the body that we decided to use. You could see different ones, but we talked about feet, we talked about legs, we talked about hip, we talked about chest, we talked about shoulder, we talked about arm, we talked about hands, we talked about head. And we isolated each part of them. Then we learn which part, on some of the very simple moves we use, which part of those 8 elements we use to connect, or we need to connect to transmit the lead and follow. For example, we use simple walk forwards and back as well, and we try to talk about track. How can I bring Carmen onto the track number 1 while still making her go in the same direction than in track number 3? For that we talked about using the chest for the position, the hip for the orientation of the dance, that's dissociation. Then we talked about using it to style a little bit, keeping exactly the same tension on the exit, having different positions instead of being always here. I can be here or I can be here. What I'm doing is I'm keeping the essential part of my posture and then using everything else around it to style my dance differently. Then we talked about how we could use the different body parts to give different emotion to our dance. We can be sad, we can be very confident, we can be content, we can be happy, and we use different posture to do that. And we also talked about how we use some of those emotions primarily on some of those dance. If I'm dancing a tango, I'm probably not gonna be a happy dancer bouncing all around. If I'm dancing a waltz, I'm probably not gonna be a sad dancer. So we talked about trying to use the right emotion for the right dance, and how we can also break some of those typical patterns to add our own figure, partner, feeling, emotions into our dances. That was our masterclass today. Thank you very much.